So for the most part, what you are doing all day long is filling the pockets of the tech platforms that you're on. That is literally all you are doing all day long. They have an infrastructure for leveraging their platform, and you don't. You are the product. So if you're an artist, producer, musician, songwriter, and you feel stuck, it's probably because you are in this loop of being controlled instead of in control. And once you understand that distinction, then everything changes.
All right, ladies and gents, gather round, gather round. We got value going once, truth going twice, sold for a song. That's right, folks. Rights signed away, data given away, pennies on the play. Publishing, gone. Credit, missing. Ownership, kiss it goodbye. 50 pages of catch-22s, no dice. You can't eat a like, a follow, or a view. Sold for a song. But wait now, hold your bids, hold your breath. Here comes the truth louder than the bass line. Time to take it back, where the artists rise, the system shakes, and the silence finally breaks.
Welcome to Sold for a Song, the transformative podcast that dissects the music industry's long-standing practice of undervaluing its most essential contributors. Yes, we're talking songwriters and artists. In each episode, we'll delve into the journey of recognizing and elevating the true worth and value of music creators, discover how the industry has exploited creators, and learn actionable strategies to revolutionize this trend and take control of your career. Hello, podcast land. I'm Terrence Sawchuk, but you can call me Terry. After 30 plus years in the trenches of the music industry, trust me, I've seen it all. The highs, the heartbreaks, and the resilience it takes to succeed as a creator. Here's what I've learned. Awakening your self-worth, owning and leveraging your value, and streamlining the process to free up the time we need to do what we most love to do, which is create. That's what stands between you and the freedom we're all chasing. All right, before we dive in, if you believe in empowering artists and redefining what it means to thrive creatively, do me a favor, subscribe, leave a quick review, and share this episode with someone who truly needs it. That one click helps more than you know. And if you want to go deeper, join me at terrencesawchuk.com to be a part of the community and follow all of my endeavors for exclusive content and updates. Hello, podcast land. Welcome back to Sold for a Song. And we have a chilly but beautiful sunny day here in Nashville, Music City, USA. Welcome, everybody. Today, I just want to bring a little bit of clarity on an issue that I don't think we think enough about. I mean, it kind of goes for everybody, but speaking about music creators, I don't think we understand that we are the product. We waste so much energy all day long helping tech companies basically leverage us. That's literally all we're doing all day long, is gaining the analytics for them to draw profit. That's what we do. It's not about music at all. It used to be that record companies promoted music and you'd go see your favorite artist on tour. I mean, that art form is really kind of gone away in a sense, because the product now is not the music. The product is the data. Basically, the artist spends all day long making tech companies money, and the only difference is only the tech companies understand it. The artists think that they are out promoting their music daily, but without having their own infrastructure to leverage 100% of everything and own it all, the artist is just going to continue to get up every morning and make money for somebody else. An album used to be $15. Now, access to all music ever created, ever, is like $15 a month. What's wrong with that picture? Where did it all go wrong? For decades, artists were told the deal was simple. Make great music, get it distributed, and let the system do its job. But the system changed. In today's music economy, songs are no longer the primary product. Behavior is. Every stream, skip, save, replay, and share feeds an ecosystem designed to learn, predict, and monetize listener behavior at scale. Platforms don't just distribute music anymore. They extract information, train algorithms, forecast trends, and sell access to the insights creators unknowingly generate. In this episode, I break down how the modern music business shifted from distribution to data extraction, and why most artists never see the upside of the value they create. Now, every time someone presses play, something else happens. Not just sound, of course, but the information. The system learns who listens, when they listen, how long they stay, what they skip, what they save, what they replay. It's no longer about music appreciation. It's about pattern recognition. Your song is the sensor, the listener is the subject, and the data is the asset. And once you understand that, a lot starts to make sense. The real value isn't in the track. It's in the predictability of the human behavior at scale. This is why all your social media sites are free, because you're the product. And what happens with the data? Well, it trains recommendation engines, it informs ad targeting, it predicts trends, it gets packaged, abstracted, and monetized far beyond the original song. Meanwhile, the person making the music thinks it's actually about the music and wondering why they are being leveraged as opposed to leveraging their own music. And it's not because the music isn't valuable necessarily, but because they're not participating in the value layer where the real money actually lives. This is why artists need their own portal, their own home base to filter everybody to. Now everybody is slowly becoming hip to the actual fine print with AI like Suno and Spotify. When you get into the fine print, you find out that you are giving enormous rights away. And this is by design. You are being leveraged by design through your music. So why don't you have the information? Because every platform that you're using sustains itself by acquiring your data. So you don't get the email lists from bands in town. They get the email list. You don't get the email list and address for your new book. Amazon gets it, and so on and so on. So if you don't know who your listeners are, if you can't reach them without permission, if every interaction happens inside someone else's ecosystem, then you don't have an audience and you don't have any leverage. At which point, all you have is traffic and nothing to leverage, monetize, or bring extreme value to your fans. So most artists are taught to chase reach, your streams, followers, views, impressions, but reach without leverage is just noise. If 1 million people hear your song, but you can't contact them, you can't offer them anything directly, you can't move them off a platform, you can't convert attention into stability, then all you are is visible, yet powerless. And this is why some artists with small followings live a sustainable life, and others with massive numbers can't even pay the rent. So for the most part, what you are doing all day long is filling the pockets of the tech platforms that you're on. That is literally all you are doing all day long. They have an infrastructure for leveraging their platform, and you don't. You are the product. So if you're an artist, producer, musician, songwriter, and you feel stuck, it's probably because you are in this loop of being controlled instead of in control. And once you understand that distinction, then everything changes.
If today's episode lit a fire in you, don't let it fade. Subscribe to Sold for a Song, leave a review, and be the spark that helps others discover their own worth. And if you're ready to go deeper, visit TerrenceSawchuk.com. Let's build this movement together.